Hello and welcome to. Whether you're a longtime listener or tuning in for the first time, we're thrilled to have you here. Our goal is to bring you informative, thought-provoking, and entertaining content that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So sit back, relax, and get ready to dive into some exciting topics. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to this podcast about how to start before you are ready. Many of us have dreams and goals that we want to achieve, but we often find ourselves waiting for the perfect time to start. We tell ourselves that we need more experience, more knowledge, or more resources before we can begin. However, the truth is that there is never a perfect time to start. The key to success is to take action and start before you feel ready. In this podcast, we will explore the concept of starting before you are ready and discuss practical strategies that you can use to overcome the fear and self-doubt that may be holding you back. We will cover topics such as embracing your fears, taking small steps, learning as you go, and believing in yourself. We hope to inspire and empower you to take action and pursue your dreams even if you don't feel 100% ready. So, join us as we dive into the world of starting before you are ready and learn how to overcome your fears, take the first step, and achieve your goals. This podcast is divided into 4 chapters, each focusing on a specific strategy for starting before you are ready. Chapter 1: Embrace your fears. In this chapter, we will explore the importance of embracing your fears and pushing through the discomfort that often accompanies new beginnings. We will discuss practical strategies for overcoming fear and self-doubt and share personal stories of individuals who have successfully faced their fears and achieved their goals. Chapter 2: Take small steps. In this chapter, we will discuss the power of taking small steps and breaking down big goals into manageable tasks. We will share strategies for creating a roadmap to success, staying motivated, and tracking progress along the way. Chapter 3: Learn as you go. In this chapter, we will explore the concept of learning as you go and discuss the importance of embracing failure as a necessary part of the learning process. We will share tips for developing a growth mindset and strategies for turning setbacks into opportunities for growth. Chapter 4: Believe in yourself. In this chapter, we will focus on the importance of believing in yourself and your abilities. We will explore the impact of self-doubt on success and share practical strategies for boosting self-confidence, developing a positive mindset, and achieving your goals with conviction. So, whether you're looking to start a new career, launch a business, or pursue a lifelong dream, this podcast will provide you with the tools and inspiration you need to start before you are ready and achieve your goals. Hello and welcome to Chapter 1 of our podcast on how to start before you are ready. In this chapter, we will be discussing the importance of embracing your fears when it comes to achieving your goals. Fear is a natural emotion that all of us experience, and it can be paralyzing at times. It can hold us back from pursuing our dreams and prevent us from taking action. However, the only way to overcome fear is to face it head-on. So how do we go about embracing our fears and pushing through the discomfort that often accompanies new beginnings? Here are a few strategies that can help. First, it's important to acknowledge your fears and understand where they're coming from. Take some time to reflect on what's holding you back and what you're afraid of. Maybe you're afraid of failure, or perhaps you're worried about what others will think of you. Whatever the case may be, identifying your fears is the first step to overcoming them. Once you've identified your fears, it's time to take action. Don't let them hold you back from pursuing your goals. Instead, use them as motivation to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Remember that growth and progress often come from taking risks and facing challenges. One way to overcome your fears is to practice exposure therapy. This involves gradually exposing yourself to the things that scare you in a controlled and safe environment. For example, If you're afraid of public speaking, you could start by giving a speech in front of a small group of friends or family members. As you become more comfortable, you can gradually increase the size of your audience. Another strategy for embracing your fears is to reframe the way you think about them. Instead of seeing your fears as obstacles, try to view them as opportunities for growth. Each time you face a fear and push through it, you're building resilience and developing new skills that will serve you well in the future. It's also important to seek support from others. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your abilities, and who will encourage you to take risks and pursue your goals. Having a support system can make all the difference when it comes to overcoming your fears and achieving your dreams. Finally, remember that fear is a normal and natural part of the human experience. It's okay to feel scared or uncertain when you're stepping into the unknown. What matters is how you respond to those feelings. Don't let fear hold you back from living the life you want to live. Embrace it, push through it, and keep moving forward. To wrap up this chapter, I want to leave you with a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt: "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face." You must do the thing you think you cannot do, so embrace your fears, push through the discomfort, and take the first step towards achieving your dreams. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in Chapter 2. Welcome back to Chapter 2 of our podcast on how to start before you are ready. In this chapter, we will be discussing the power of taking small steps and breaking down big goals into manageable tasks. We all have big dreams and aspirations, but sometimes they can feel overwhelming and out of reach. That's where the power of taking small steps comes in. By breaking down our goals into smaller, more manageable tasks, we can make progress towards our dreams without feeling overwhelmed or discouraged. So, how do we go about taking small steps? Here are a few strategies that can help. First, it's important to define your goal and create a roadmap for how you're going to achieve it. Start by breaking down your big goal into smaller, more achievable tasks. For example, if your goal is to start your own business, you could break it down into tasks like researching your market, creating a business plan, and securing funding. Once you've identified your tasks, prioritize them based on importance and urgency. This will help you focus your time and energy on the tasks that will have the biggest impact on achieving your goal. Next, set realistic deadlines for each task. This will help you stay on track and ensure that you're making progress towards your goal. Be sure to give yourself enough time to complete each task, but also try to set deadlines that will challenge you to stay motivated and focused. It's also important to celebrate your small wins along the way. Each time you complete a task, take a moment to acknowledge your progress and give yourself a pat on the back. This will help you stay motivated and build momentum towards achieving your goal. Another strategy for taking small steps is to focus on the process, not just the outcome. Instead of fixating on the end result, try to enjoy the journey and appreciate the small steps you're taking along the way. Remember that progress, not perfection, is what really matters. Finally, don't be afraid to pivot or adjust your plan along the way. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's okay. Be flexible and open to change, and don't let setbacks or obstacles derail you from your goal. To sum up this chapter, taking small steps is a powerful way to make progress towards your goals without feeling overwhelmed or discouraged. By breaking down your big goal into smaller, more achievable tasks, setting realistic deadlines, and celebrating your wins along the way, you can build momentum and achieve your dreams. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in Chapter 3. Welcome back to Chapter 3 of our podcast on how to start before you are ready. In this chapter, we will be discussing the importance of learning as you go. One of the biggest challenges of starting something new is the fear of the unknown. We often feel like we need to have all the answers before we begin. But the truth is, we can never know everything. That's where the power of learning as you go comes in. Learning as you go means being open to new experiences, taking risks, and embracing the unknown. It means being willing to make mistakes and using those mistakes as opportunities to learn and grow. So, how do we go about learning as we go? Here are a few strategies that can help. First, embrace a growth mindset. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Believe that you can develop new skills and improve over time with practice and perseverance. Next, be willing to take risks and try new things. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back from pursuing your dreams. Instead, embrace the unknown and see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Another strategy for learning as you go is to seek out feedback and guidance. Don't be afraid to ask for help or advice from others who have more experience or expertise in your field. This can help you learn from their experiences and avoid making the same mistakes they did. It's also important to be reflective and self-aware. Take the time to reflect on your experiences and identify areas where you can improve. Be honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses, and use that information to guide your learning and growth. Finally, don't be afraid to pivot or adjust your approach. As you learn and grow, sometimes what we thought was the right path turns out to be the wrong one, and that's okay. Be flexible and open to change, and use what you've learned to make better decisions moving forward. To sum up this chapter, learning as you go is a powerful way to overcome the fear of the unknown and make progress towards your goals. By embracing a growth mindset, taking risks, seeking out feedback and guidance, being reflective and self-aware, and being open to pivoting and adjusting your approach, you can learn and grow as you pursue your dreams. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in Chapter 4. Welcome back to the final chapter of our podcast on how to start before you are ready. In this chapter, we will be discussing the importance of believing in yourself. Starting something new can be scary, and it's easy to doubt ourselves and our abilities. But the truth is, we are all capable of achieving great things if we believe in ourselves and our potential. So, how do we go about believing in ourselves? Here are a few strategies that can help. First, it's important to cultivate a positive mindset. Instead of focusing on your limitations or weaknesses, focus on your strengths and the things you do well. Celebrate your accomplishments and give yourself credit for the progress you've made. Next, surround yourself with positivity and support. Seek out people who believe in you and your abilities, and avoid those who bring you down or discourage you from pursuing your dreams. Having a strong support system can help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Another strategy for believing in yourself is to set realistic goals and break them down into manageable tasks. By making progress towards your goals, you will build confidence and belief in your abilities. It's also important to practice self-care and prioritize your well-being. Taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally will help you feel more confident and capable of achieving your goals. Finally, don't be afraid to take risks and step outside of your comfort zone. Embrace the unknown and see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Believe in yourself and your abilities, and trust that you have what it takes to achieve your dreams. To sum up this chapter, believing in yourself is a crucial component of starting before you are ready. By cultivating a positive mindset, surrounding yourself with positivity and support, setting realistic goals, practicing self-care, and taking risks, you can build confidence and belief in your abilities. Thank you for listening to our podcast, and we hope that these strategies have been helpful in empowering you to start before you are ready and pursue your dreams.